Hey there, Cancer. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. Welcome to your week of April. I was going to say October for some reason. No, this is your week of April 18th, 2022. We're going to be looking at your past, your present, your future. We're going to clarify all that, and we're going to tie everything off with an oracle message at the end, the last little bit of advice. So hopefully that all will be resonating with you. Hopefully that all will be clicking with you. You'll be getting something from it. But if it doesn't resonate, it's just not part of your message, or if the whole thing doesn't resonate with you, it's just not, your message at all. So don't worry about that if that's the case. But if it is resonating, best ways to let me know are to hit that like button down below and to also comment letting me know. That also lets YouTube know you like what I'm doing here and that it's resonating as well. So let's take a look, get your cards out here. Things are looking really good for you though, Cancer. I'm liking this reading. Very good, very good. And we got the Two of Pentacles and Journey as the cards you should look out for today, this week here as well. Excuse me, buddy. Thank you. Have a seat. So the Two of Pentacles, we also have the Two of Swords here as well underneath. But the Two of Pentacles is a card of, kind of just, you're not making any real progress. You're just kind of in a holding position at this time, maybe stuck, but you're not, you're not regressing either, right? You're just kind of stuck in between things, right? In a bit of a holding pattern. The Two of Swords also represents some sort of a choice, whether you're going to stay put or move on, right? So two cards interesting here. I feel like some sort of decision needs to be made this week. And twos in general just represent choices as well in tarot. But we're starting things off. We got two aces here. So there's two again. And we have Judgment. So we have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Judgment card here. Interesting. In your past here, it feels like maybe you've been dealing with... maybe you've been starting up something new here, and that's kind of we're worried about maybe getting in a holding pattern here. But you start up something new. I feel like something that has a lot of worth, a lot of potential here for you with that Ace of Pentacles, a lot of growth for you here potentially. And something you could, be of real substance and real value for you. And the Ace of Wands as well means something that you really want as well. It's something that you really desire, something you really want to go after here. With Judgment here as well, could be saying that this is something that you maybe thought was dead, done, over with. It's something you maybe was like kind of a pipe dream you thought about, like, oh, maybe someday I could do that, right? Or maybe you tried to do it before, but it just didn't work out. And now it's kind of like, no, actually, now is a good time to begin this here. So that's good. Could also just be saying as well, with Judgment, you're just committing to this idea, committing to this thing, whatever it may be. So let's get some clarifiers going for here. But with two aces here, two aces represent a yes to anything I don't really touch on in the reading that's kind of adjacent to. You're like, well, Charles, what about this, that, or the other? Well, two aces say, yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's for sure. That's a yes. So let's take a look what we got for some clarifiers for you here. We got the Chariot. That's you, Cancer. That means you're coming in a super strong way. Love it. Nine of Pentacles as well. Very independent energy. Something you're trying to build for yourself. And the Emperor as well. That looks great. You're coming in a strong, balanced way, a mature way. You're taking what you want. You're making sure you can achieve your dreams. You're, using your strengths to achieve what you want to. And this is something that you can do on your own, and something that once you achieve this, it'll be something that you can really be like, look what I accomplished. Look at what I've done, which is beautiful. In your present, we have the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups here. Really interesting. There seems like there's going to be a lot of trouble for you presently here, but it's going to end up being worth it at the end, because the Six of Cups means there's a gift coming through for you. The fives in tarot represent challenges, right? And with the Five of Swords, you might be dealing with an unfair situation, and the Five of Pentacles might be something where you kind of feel like left out in the cold, like whereas we've been talking about you're kind of being very independent here at this time. Maybe those in your life aren't exactly being so happy for you, or they can't help you, right? It's kind of like this is something you have to do on your own. For instance, if you're starting up like a small business, or if you're doing something like on YouTube here, for instance, something where like your family can't really help you or your friends can't really help you, you kind of solo through it here. So, you might be feeling that way, and it might feel unfair or something like that, where it's like, you're trying, especially like here on YouTube, where it's like, it seems unfair, where like some people just blow up and have like tons of views and tons of subscribers and stuff, and others seem to struggle more, right? So you might be dealing with something like that here, Cancer. But with the Six of Cups, I feel like it's going to be worth it. Like these challenges you're going through are going to be worth it. They're ultimately going to lead you to a reward here. What I love about the Six of Cups is that normally when we get cups in tarot, you don't see something in the cups. You don't see what's inside of it. It's kind of like imagined value. It's like, what are you working for? This kind of goal that's independent to you. But with the Six of Cups, you can really see there's something worth here. There's something of value. There's something kind of overflowing out of it here. So I like that a lot. It just, to me, it says that there is something here of true substance coming for you in the future. Once you, work your way through these troubles. And there will be troubles, but that's the whole point of life, really. Is like, if everything was just handed to us, life would be uninteresting, right? Challenges are there for a reason, to make us grow, make us become better people, right? And make the victory and the success all the sweeter too. So let's look at some clarifiers for you here. Let's look at some journey bum. Yeah, see, he just put it right in my face. Come on, buddy, now. Oh, no. We got the Lovers here, the Nine of Swords, and Journey just making a mess of everything. The Knight of Pentacles as well. Oh my. With the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords, just saying, like, you are going to have doubts and worries and concerns. And of course, with, two cards of conflict here, of course, we all have like those worries and concerns when we're dealing with negativity in our lives or challenges in our lives. Like, what if this never ends? What if I'm stuck in this cycle forever? What if things don't work out for me at all, right? We do worry about those things, certainly. So that is that for sure. But don't let that get you down, because with the Nine of Swords, if you can see it here, there is this blanket. It has like these roses on it, and it's meant to say you're in a bed of roses. You're in a good position, really. It's just, don't let the negativity get the better of you, right? Don't let it make you think you're less than you are, Cancer. With the Knight of Pentacles here, it's going to take as long as it takes. You gotta trust the process. You gotta trust that you're on the right path, right? When you have your breakthrough, when you have your moment where like the seas part or the clouds, go away and it's blue skies and the sun shining down on you, that's gonna come, right? But you gotta trust the process and trust that you're putting in the right work here. And with the Lovers here as well, you're heading towards happiness for sure. Maybe for some of you, you are heading towards a relationship. Maybe that's what this is to do with. Maybe you're starting up a new relationship or something, and things are kind of stagnating right now because maybe you're having some trouble with work, or maybe you're having some trouble with your own thoughts or something, or maybe, both of you just don't have the time at the moment for one reason or the other. But it's just saying, like, hey, like, if it's love, it's going to work out. Like, there's a genuine connection here for sure, but it's just going to take time. But again, for those who aren't looking for love, it's just saying your happiness is coming. It's just got to take its time, like with that Knight of Pentacles. In your outcome cards, we got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Sad Squirrel. The Ten of Pentacles is great. I love it because the Ten of Pentacles lets us know that, you're heading towards that big growth, right? We started off with the Ace here in your past, and in the future we're hitting that 10. We're hitting the big thing, the goal you're heading towards here. With the Queen of Pentacles, though, it's saying, like, you gotta let this happen naturally. Like, it's gonna take as much time as it takes. Like with that Knight of Pentacles, it's slow and steady. The Queen of Pentacles is, I always call her the ultimate gardener, right? She's the one that cultivates, brings out the best in things, isn't willing, she deals with what she's, kind of like working with, right? She doesn't try to force something to happen or force something to go a certain way. She plans and hopes that it goes according to plan, but she's willing to play it by ear, of course, right? She's willing to cultivate and grow. And so I like that a lot. And with the Sad Squirrel here as well, it's just reminding you, don't let those rain clouds storm. Don't let that thundercloud, don't let that kind of ruin your day. Just enjoy your life. Don't be a sad squirrel, right? And just because this stuff takes some time, takes its time, don't let it kind of wear you down as well, right? You know what you're working towards. Think about it in a positive way, in an abundance mindset, right? So let's get some clarifiers going here, tie this all up for you, and then hit you up with an oracle card to wrap everything up. All right, Cancer, so let's see what we got for you here. Journey being a big lovable goof. We got the three of Cups. All about celebrations, your community coming together. I love it. Page of Wands as well. Maybe that's who you're bringing in if you're looking for love. Page of Wands, who's someone who's very young, party, has a lot of energy, likes to have fun. Could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. I could also just be saying that's where you're headed towards, that kind of carefree attitude in the future, which is great. And we have the Tower. It's a big change coming for you for sure, but it's a change that has to happen, right? Maybe you need to make some sort of change in order to get this to all come true for you here, you know? Maybe it's just a shift in perspective, a shift in ideology, a shift in how you're doing things, right? Maybe that's the change, right? Just need to change that perspective or those ideas or whatever up here. Or it just could be saying as well, when you achieve your goals, it is going to be a big change. You're going to be looking at things in a whole new lens in your life here. So let's take a look at your Oracle card to wrap everything up for you. Hope this has been resonating. Hope this has been helping you out. And let's see what we got for you. We got the Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. So like, that's what we're talking about here. So coyotes, you know, coyote spirits. Every time I think of Coyote Spirit, I think of that episode of The Simpsons where Homer eats the ridiculously hot chili pepper and he goes on like a vision quest. Like that's just me. So maybe go give that episode of The Simpsons a watch. It's on Disney Plus, I think. You can get a hold of it. But coyotes might mean something to you. The number 16, as this is the card 16, that might mean something to you as well. But trusting in divine detours, like, you know, you're having conflict, you're having trouble here at presently, not having that breakthrough, but this is all for a reason. This is because the divine spirit, whatever, wants you to kind of know that like there's some things you got to see, some lessons you got to learn, some things, some challenges you got to go through in order to get to what you want. You got to earn it, right? You got to, you know, you can't just have it for free. You know, that'd be nice if we all could have that. But, you know, there's, for some reason, you need to learn this. You need to understand this, go through this. Maybe, you know, like if you're single, for instance, and you're going through this stuff and then eventually you find love, it's something you can kind of tell your kids about and kind of show them like, hey, like, you know, hard work pays off, right? Or it's something that maybe if you're own a business or something, it's going to be the same thing, but telling that to like your employees or something. So I hope that helped you out. Hope that resonated with you here, Cancer. If you want to help out the channel, a like, a comment, lets me and YouTube know you like what I do here. You can subscribe if you want to stick around and come along on this adventure with me every week. And you can also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one, see what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. And I will see you next time.